No, this is not aura. No, this is not aura. But it's funny, it's so funny. Obviously, there are ones that understand, and there are ones that are small-minded. And sometimes people of his caliber, with his achievements, they're a bit different. But he's not. He's very cool with everyone, so I like that.
Yo, what's good, people? Welcome to Aura with Rising Ballers. You know what this show's about. We're linking up with the flairiest footballers in the Premier League. Last time out, we were in Nottingham Forest speaking to Callum Hudson-Odoi, putting his aura to the test. He got 59 points, putting him at the top of the leaderboard. Today, we're down at Manchester City talking to one of the most electric players in the Premier League, Jeremy Doku. Let's see if he's got aura. So Jeremy, I'm gonna pull up 3 fits from your Insta. I'll score them out of 10 points per fit, meaning you got 30 points altogether to get. I'm gonna pull up the first fit, and I personally think that this is very clean. Talk me through this fit.
Oh, this one. This one, I don't remember where I was going, but it was just chill vibe, you know. It was just, you know, Air Force, tracksuit, Nike tracksuit, grey. It's just chill, yeah, and then the nice jacket on top. But I don't think that's so special, so I don't know. But it's clean, it's clean.
It is very clean.
Yeah.
How come there's a photographer here though? Because you said that it's a casual day. You said wardrobe on shuffle. It's got a photo shoot vibe to it.
So yeah, the photographer was in my car. Normally we were not supposed to shoot that outfit, but when I went out of the car, he said, let's do that as well. I said, okay, why not? Because I didn't really like the outfit, but he said like, no, it's good casual, it's casual.
Yeah.
Then when he showed me the picture, I liked it, so then I posted it, so yeah.
I love that. Okay, this one's hard because it's like you said, it's a casual fit, but the classic Air ones, you know, no creases.
Exactly.
The jacket's very clean. I like the caption, wardrobe unshuffled, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll give this one an 8.
Okay.
I'll give this one an 8, that makes sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. The second one, you see this, yeah? A lot of people can't rock dungarees, but you rocked it very well. Talk me through this fit.
Obviously, that's the national team.
Okay.
I don't post a lot of outfits like just on my page, but when I go national team, I always dress well normally. I saw this on the internet, like Prada, I saw it on Prada, and I said like, no, I need to rock this.
You need to rock it.
And with the glasses as well, and with the bag, everything went well together, and I think they took the picture at the right moment with the smile as well.
Smiling, looking straight.
So yeah, I really like this one.
What was the teammates' reaction when you stepped in? Because I can't think that anyone would have had this fit in the change room.
No one. Obviously, there are ones that understand, and there are ones that are small-minded. So,
well, coming in tracksuits.
Exactly. So what do you want me to do? But they all said like, yeah, it looks cool on you. So they really liked it. But obviously, some people can't rock that. So yeah.
Who would you say is the best dressed player that you played with?
Mishi Batshuayi, he dresses well. Amadou, he dresses well. Yeah. This team, Ruben, I like Ruben. The way Ruben dresses, he has his own style.
Do you feel like you dress better than all of them though?
Different, because normally I just wear tracksuits, but normally if I really want to dress, I think I'm up there. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. You know, this fit, I've got to give it a 10.
Yeah.
Very clean, I love the color as well. The last fit, the caption, the return, we are back, and you're dressed in all black with the white vest, you got the chain on as well, you're posing for this one. What was this fit? What was the inspiration?
You know, this fit, I just had it in my wardrobe, and I said like, okay, how I want to wear this. I want to wear the top, and I wanted to wear the bottoms. So I was like, okay, how am I gonna match it all together? And it was warm as well, so wasn't that difficult to be fair. This is not a difficult fit, but I think it was nice to wear with the luggage as well, and the bag, and the shoes, and then like you said, the vest underneath. So
Clean.
I really liked it with the smile as well. So, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. This one, clean fit. I gotta go, is it better than the last fit though? Is it better than the last fit?
No.
So then I've got to give it another 8. It's a very clean fit, but the last one, it topped it off. So those are good scores, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Now it's time for the contacts test, the classic measure of ballers' aura. You can bag up to 20 points for this. It's very simple. I want to ask you for the most famous person on your phone book. I know it'll be difficult, but someone that can get you maximum points, 20 points up for grabs.
It's easy when you play in City, yeah. It's clear, I think. Yeah, I would just say Erling.
Erling.
Yeah.
I love that. You can't really go wrong with Erling.
It's difficult, you know. Yeah, when I came in, I didn't know what to expect, but how he is, like, he's a genuine, like, kind guy. He loves with everyone. He's humble. So I didn't expect that because I didn't know. And sometimes players of his caliber, with his achievements, they're a bit different. But he's not. He's very cool with everyone, so I like that.
That's what I was going to say, because obviously on the pitch, you know, he's very aggressive, very dominant. But off the pitch, it seems like he's a completely different person in terms of, like, being fun.
I think even on the pitch sometimes, obviously everyone has sometimes, like, arguments with their opponents, but I don't think he has a lot of problems with the opponents. But with us, and we love people, like, I think he's a chill guy and he's a cool guy and he's just genuine.
If you were to rate his aura out of 10, what would you give him?
8.
8, yeah. 8, yeah. What can he do to get those 2 extra marks?
I don't know how to give him 10 actually. You know, 10 seems like wow, like, you know, but I'm playing with him, so it's different, you know. So I give 8 because I know him already, and yeah, 8. I can give him 9 if he wants.
No, we'll go with 8 or 9. Yeah. All good. From my perspective, I have to give him, I'd say, a 19. Actually, I gotta give him a 20. You know, arguably the best striker in the world. I feel like you can't really not give Erling Haaland 20. You know, arguably the best striker in the world. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so this one is called The Archive. Those on the pitch moments that have showed real aura. And we've got to start with your debut goal against West Ham. Jinky majinky, and then you hit it bottom bins. What was the feeling after you scored that goal?
I think at that point I didn't really realize because we were losing that game. And yeah, but now I realize, and I remember I was very happy, of course, but I also still had to be in the game because it was only 1-1. But that goal was very important for me, and that started my run for City.
When we saw the celebration, we loved the gritty. We loved the gritty. How was it? Was that something that you premeditated before you scored, or just happened?
Yeah, I came from Rennes, and that's what I already did that at Rennes, so it wasn't something that I did for the first time, of course. So yeah.
I love that. So speaking of the gritty, yeah, do you know Micah Richards obviously played for Manchester City?
Yeah.
He's a manager in the Baller League, yeah, and his team won, and they've gone top of the league, and this is how he celebrated.
I saw it.
You seen the clip?
Yeah. He's hilarious.
What do you think of this celebration? How much oral points would you give this out of 10?
No, this is not aura. No, this is not aura. But he's funny. He's so funny. But like,
you don't rate the celebration?
No, it's good, but I don't. This is not aura. For me, this is not aura. This is a good celebration. I wouldn't do it, but no, it's funny. It was funny. When I saw it, I was laughing a lot. But,
those PK Humble hips. You seen the PK Humble celebration?
I've seen it a couple of times on TikTok.
Yeah.
And, it's going viral at the moment.
Can we expect to see you doing it?
No.
You'll stick to the gritty.
A bit too much. No, not even the greedy. I'm calm now.
Okay. I love that. All right, so for your debut goal, I've got to give you 10 points. You know, the run, the goal, the finish, the celebration, everything was perfect. For Micah, how many points are you giving him for his celebration?
In terms of aura?
Yeah.
Aura is a different
You don't think there was aura in that celebration?
No, I would say 6.
6?
Yeah. Is it, in terms of celebration, I would give him 8. But aura, I would give him 6.
Even though he's wearing the shades, you know, the two-piece, brown two-piece?
No, that's top. But in terms of aura, I wouldn't call this aura, so I would give him 6.
Fair enough, 6. Yeah. Fair enough. Let's move on to the next one. That ridiculous goal against Fulham this season, twisting up defenders and then just banging it top bin. Was that a moment where you just felt, you know what, let me just see where the shot goes? Because normally you finesse it. That one, it just seemed like you just struck through it.
I think at that moment when I came inside, I saw the space and I was like, okay, to curl it in from that distance, I was not sure. So I was like, okay, let me just shoot it hard and see where that goes. And then I opened my eyes and it was inside the goal. And I was acting like that was all me.
The plan, yeah,
all the plan. But yeah, no, obviously it was a nice goal, and I don't score a lot of goals like that, long distance shots. But I like that one.
When you're driving towards defenders, is it something that you see the fear in them? Because you've got like a jinky move that literally never fails. Is that something that you see in the opponent before you do it, or you just do it regardless of the defender?
Yeah, I just do it. It's part of my dribble, you know. Doesn't matter what defender because most of the time it works. So yeah.
So this goal, I've got to give you a 10 again because that was a quality finish. Like you said, you smashed it top bins and it's deserved. Okay, finally, the game against Bournemouth. Complete masterclass. 4 assists and a goal, setting a new Premier League record. What was your mind going into that game? Did you expect to get that many assists, that goal as well?
No. I hope every game that I have that many assists and goals like that. But no, I didn't expect that. It was a lot. Even during the game, I was like, again, you know. And obviously, I was very happy with that. I didn't know it was a record at that time. But you have some games where everything, like, you could have a lot of passes in the box and sometimes it doesn't go in. And in some games like that one, you have everything goes in, and sometimes it doesn't depend only on you. But that game, obviously, everything went in, and sometimes you have days like that, and I'm grateful for that.
I love that. You had that magic touch, so I've got to give you 10 points for that. That's an easy one.
Thanks,
you had the
yeah.
golden touch in that game.
Yeah.
So altogether, you got 76 Aura points. So that means you are top of the leaderboard. That is Callum Hudson-Odoi is below you, and then Justin Cliver is below him. So you're top. How do you feel about that?
Feel good. Feel good. I think. Tell them it's deserved. So, no, but I'm happy with that. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if we were to speak to another player at City, who would it be?
I would say Ruben. I like Ruben. He's alright.
Okay.
I would say Erling.
Okay.
Erling.
Okay, let's try. We'll try and make it happen. We'll try and make it happen. See if they beat your score.
No, don't give them more. Huh?
No, we'll give them more. Appreciate you, Jeremy.
Thank you.